Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And with the road trip approaching, the Heat will play their final game of their homestand. They're continuing to soldier on without the services of Goran Dragic.
Yeah, and with him being sidelined, it's going to take some creative work by this coaching staff to keep this ship afloat. They just can't roll the ball out there and let him play, not when he's not in the lineup.
I'm interested in who's going to step up and fill his shoes. You know, this is an opportunity for one of the young guys to show what he can do.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Miami Heat has established that high standard for fitness. Even Eric Spoelstra has gotten into it in his late 40s. The Heat coach says when he's working out, I'm in a different place. With physical, emotional, and mental benefits, I'm hooked. Kevin?
As hard as he works, great that he takes care of himself, too. D.A., thank you. And, you know, Chris, it's early, of course, but a few veteran players seeing dips in their individual production. And there has been some talk. There has been some concern about that.
Yeah, but even for veterans, it could take a while to get into a groove. It's the beginning of the season. You still have to find your way, new teammates, new concepts. If a player's role on the team has changed, that can affect his production. I mean, look at a guy like Melo last year, going to a different situation. Do you sacrifice by shooting less? Do you sacrifice by shooting more? Because some guys are out of position, out of sorts, and out of their comfortable areas or their comfortable norms of playing. And so, yeah, it takes a lot, whether you're a rookie or a veteran. It really doesn't matter. This game can throw monkey wrenches at you in all type of areas, and it's how you adjust. So it's not about the start. It's how you identify what you need to do to get better, and then do it, and then see how that adjustment is.
Yeah, Anthony's a good example. You're right. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Down low, it's Bagley and Cauley-Stein. On the wings, Hield and Bogdanovich. And it's Fox in at the point.
Two shots. Move shots.
And the first one drops.
Think about Hield. I mean, wow, the college player of the year, his senior season at Oklahoma. Look, he made dramatic improvement over his college career, and he's done the same thing here in the pros.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Hield, Chris, is shooting well over 40% from three-point range the last couple seasons.
Think about this. He's crept into the top 20 all-time in career percentage. That alone will keep him in the league for a long time. In his overall game, it's only getting better.
Now, here's Richardson, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Kicks it to Hield. Here's Bagley. Miami grabs the miss.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Johnson, the pass to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's Bogdanovich. His last outing, he had 18 points. Shot clock at 6. Not enough on that one as it misses.
A very shaky start for them. After 4 attempts, they're still trying to find a target.
Here's Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Remember back in 2016, James Johnson signed a make-good contract with the Heat. He's transformed his body, going from about 274 to under 240. And in the following season, they rewarded him with a 4-year, $60 million deal.
That's good from Johnson. And for James Johnson, losing all that weight seems to have unlocked his versatile, high-energy game, Greg.
Yeah, and this lower weight, Kevin, this guy's a wall of muscle. You combine that with the greater mobility, and now he possesses an athletic advantage most every night he takes the floor.
And both free throws good for Johnson. And so here's Sacramento. 4-point game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Cauley-Stein with the screen for Fox. Shoots over Weber. And that goes out of bounds. Pass touch by Cauley-Stein.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Cauley-Stein. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
Johnson, the pass to Richardson. Can't hit from in close.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
The Heat have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Passes to Waiters. He kicks it to Whiteside. Back to Waiters. Weber a screen. There's the pass to Whiteside. Clock at 4. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Whiteside's got his second bucket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Hield. 20 points for him last game against Washington. Will it go? Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I like how Hill runs the pick and roll. If he gets any separation off the screen, he's ready to fire.
Raiders against Hield. Knocks it loose.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
Drops in the tray. Bagley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Waiters outside. It's Richardson on the wing. Pass to Weber. Miami needs to get a shot off. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Whiteside. Richardson's got 5 points so far. Cauley-Stein a screen. Hield attacking. No good that time. Good D by Weber. Miami leading by 4. Richardson with it. Now guarded by Fox. The offensive rebound. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football. Having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
Hield outside. Fox a screen on Whiteside. Cauley-Stein dishes to Fox.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
He's the key if they're going to make a run. He's been way off the score.
And they'll keep possession. For the Kings, they come in off the loss to Washington. And Waiters kicks to Johnson. Weber a screen. Johnson, the pass to Richardson. Fades. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Now look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump. Well, the Kings, they're trying to create some continuity. I mean, the coaching and the front office positions are now signed through 2020. They say there's a unified vision on getting back to the playoffs.
And the Kings have built a solid front office, and they're sticking with the plan as Coach Yeager is now in his 3rd season.
Well, stability is crucial. I mean, we remember the debacle before Coach came in. I mean, you want to hire good people and empower them to do some great things.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. De'Aaron Fox, C-Webb, with a very slender build. Does that concern you at all?
Not at all. I love his wiry strength. It holds up to contact better than you might think. Plus his speed beats strength any day. He's got to stay in the weight room, though. He knows.
Good on both.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends of the floor.
Right side a screen. Waiters. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
I mean, this D is a joke. It's way too passive. They got to get a body on him, and he's on his way to the bucket.
Here is Whiteside, following the basket by Buddy Hield. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Richardson against Bogdanovich. Richardson dishes to Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Kings trailing. From 13. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Weber.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Johnson the screen. Goes up on the wing. Waiters no luck.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And stolen by Richardson. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Portland Trail Blazers. And it's good, 2 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
There's a good screen. Hield kicks to Fox. Over Waiters. And he can't bank that one in. To the inside. Whiteside. It's good. Whiteside's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, we saw no matter what they tried offensively, the opponent just had the answer.
In a big way. This was a blowout. The players, coaches, everyone is to blame.
And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Whiteside. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Richardson. And Ellington is subbed in for Dion Waiters. Sacramento also making some changes. Kufis checked in for Cauley-Stein. Randolph comes in for Bagley. And Bjelica in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Now here's Randolph. And Randolph slams it in.
He's not going to lead the league in dunks, but when Randolph does throw it down, watch out.
Weber, the pass to Ellington. Here's Adebayo. Defended by Kufis. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Even that close to the bucket. That's a very tough finish in that kind of traffic.
Here's Hield. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And now just a 4-point Miami lead. Weber kicks to Adebayo. Weber dishes to Olynyk. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Stolen. And he dunks it down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
Here's Johnson. Sacramento making their last shot. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
The Kings have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And he makes the first. Chris, do you think hustle is a skill? And if you do, or want to even tackle that, who are some of the guys that you think hustle is as much as any players in the league?
Not only is hustle a skill, but your motor and hustle is the most underrated skill in basketball, I believe. Think about Draymond Green's impact in Oakland.
Yes.
What he's done for that team. How about a Patrick Beverley, a Marcus Smart, a Kawhi Leonard? These guys definitely can change the pace of the game, especially in the playoffs where every possession matters and the fans are hung on every movement that you do. The fans are waiting and anticipating every play, and all they want is someone to do something so they can get up and get excited. Well, nothing gets a crowd more excited than diving on the floor, saving a possession for your team, you getting a layup on the other end, and these are the guys I would bet first that would make a play like that happen.
Skill indeed. Good point.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Kufis with the block. They get the rebound. Adebayo passes to Ellington. Olynyk a screen on heel. Here's Waiters.
He's an energy boost. Whenever Randolph swats shots back, he's making more of an effort on this end.
Bielitsa passes to Fox. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Fox has got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game, fresh from a win against Portland.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
Well, they got that little burst of energy in the extra period. Once they survived regulation, they were not going to let this one slip away.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, last season's performance for him. Last season chipped in 11 points per game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. Year one, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself. But talent-wise, he's definitely got it.
Now here's Waiters. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. 5 to shoot. To end the drought, it's deflected. He's all alone. All going up court, and it's Fox with the jam.
Can't forget about Fox's vertical. He could really get up to throw it down.
The Heat trail by 4. And Waiters kicks to Ellington. Back to Waiters. No good from outside.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Kings have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. And you talk about that quick twitch athletes have. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the lane. Chris, definitely an attack guard.
Oh, yeah, and it's not just his quickness, Kevin. I mean, it's his mentality, his aggressiveness. He's very competitive. He wants to impose his will on the game, and I love that.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Randolph can't hit.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
There's Winslow. The three-pointer, no good. Kings leading now by 4. Bielitsa passes to Kufis. Ellington grabs the miss. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Waiters no luck.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
I mean, truth is, if you play long enough, sometimes you're going to have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his confidence.
Adebayo, Olynyk, and they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And Bielitsa kicks to Hield. A pass to Fox. Ball's knocked loose. Waiters for three. He can't hit that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Kings lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
18. Oh, 18. 18.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
Sacramento leading by 4. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Sacramento. Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Labissiere out there with Bielitsa. And it's Koufos in at the 5. Pass to Bielitsa. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll continue the road trip heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Kings have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. When it came to a big man's responsibilities, you helped pave the way for so much change in that regard. But what are some of the big C-Web now doing that weren't done when you were playing?
I don't know, Kevin, if it was anything that they weren't doing, but it's the freedom to do it with consistency. So even if we talk about a Larry Bird who only can shoot maybe a 3.5 a game, let's just round it up to 2 threes a game. Well, now what if Larry Bird had the freedom to shoot 10 threes a game like guys do now? And so I think that the game has caught up with players' skill set as opposed to the skill set catching up with players' games. So no longer are you held to being a big man. Now you can be a basketball player. And being a basketball player for Dirk Nowitzki is much better than him being a big man. Dirk Nowitzki being a basketball player that he is.
Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Sick. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And a terrific bit of chaos there in the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role, providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report.
Oh, he has to fight for that one. Doing the dirty work, getting after it on the glass.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Sacramento, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5.
Oh, look at Scal Labissiere. I mean, he grew up in Haiti. I mean, in the 2010 quake, his family's house collapsed on top of him. Luckily, they were rescued, and that drove him to leave the U.S. at age 14 to pursue a basketball career.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
that one is off. And Chris, I remember hearing after that quake, trapped for hours in the rubble, Scal couldn't walk for weeks. Then he comes to the U.S., didn't speak a word of English. There's a lot he's overcome in his life.
I mean, think about that. That's where success comes from, his perseverance. That's going to serve him well. Think about 1 year at Kentucky. He didn't dominate, but he's never let adversity get the best of him.
At 6'11" and about 225 pounds, Labissiere is a long guy, someone who uses that size to his advantage.
There's the screen. Richardson kicks to Ellington. And here's Winslow. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and it doesn't even draw iron. And now Sacramento on the break. Bogdanovich wide open. Here's Labissiere, and Labissiere throws it down.
Oh, and just look at Labissiere, just staying after it and creating additional opportunities for his team.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Richardson. 23 points for him the last game against Portland.
Don't forget his rebounding work, too. They couldn't contain him on the glass.
And they're able to recover. And that one, good. Here's Fox. There's the screen. Koufos dishes to Bogdanovich. Here's Bielitsa. Covered by Winslow. Clock at 4. Here's Bogdanovich. Ellington grabs the miss. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Richardson the pass to Winslow, so they take the lead. Winslow's got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Fox. And that one drops. And the Kings lead by 1.
It's good seeing Fox work his magic down there, looking unafraid, even though he's not the biggest of guys.
There's the pick. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now, here's Koufos. He's tightly guarded. Here's Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
And when Bogdanovich sinks these, it just cripples the defense. I mean, nothing you can do to guard against him.
Now, here's Ellington, guarded by Fox. Ellington kicks to Olynyk. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Koufos has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Labissiere. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
Now, here's Fox. Ellington defending. It's Bielitsa, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Screen by Olynyk. Here's Richardson, and Labissiere sends it back.
Just phenomenal timing on the block. Labissiere leaping up for the forceful rejection.
At the elbow, Fox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Coach Dave Yeager never missed the playoffs as head coach in Memphis. Chris, is it tough to go from that kind of success to a team now in rebuild mode?
You bet it is. I mean, it's a different challenge to build something from the ground up. It takes a lot of patience. You have to appreciate the small moments of progress, even when the wins are few.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Olynyk, and it's Weber in for Wayne Ellington. And then for Sacramento, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Koufos. And it's Bagley in for Skal Labissiere. Fox hits them both. Here now is Weber. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Richardson the pass to Whiteside. Over Cauley Stein. Whiteside, no good. Sacramento leading by 3. Feeds to Bogdanovich. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
I like what he was trying to do, shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look, though.
Cauley Stein kicks to Fox. Miami grabs the miss. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
And the pass to Winslow. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Their stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Here's the screen. Johnson dishes to Richardson. And Josh Richardson at the University of Tennessee was a pre-med student, plans on becoming a surgeon. But when the NBA became a possibility, he said he had to switch to an easier major.
And instead of spending 4 hours a day studying, he put that time into the gym. A terrific defender in college, was the 2-time All-SEC defensive player. And with the newfound focus on basketball, he has blossomed as a scorer.
And the first one at the line is good. The Kings making a switch here. Randolph is checked in. And Richardson drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Fox kicks to Randolph. Over Johnson. Randolph can't hit. The Heat trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Richardson. And it's good off the glass. Richardson's got 11 points.
Love the grit on the offensive glass. Those are just effort points.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
For Sacramento, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Miami trailing. Johnson with a screen on Fox. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Johnson. He's got 10.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Weber. Pass to Randall. Over Johnson. That one off the back iron and out.
You got to give the D credit there. Effective. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
Winslow out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
And check out the numbers for Bogdanovich, how he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
He hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team.
Fox with the screen for Bogdanovich. Over Richardson. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
Beautiful execution off the pick. The second you give Bogdanovich room to shoot, he'll take it.
Richardson against Bogdanovich. Richardson the pass to Weber. Winslow kicks to Whiteside. 5 on the clock. The putback, and Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got it all tied up now for Miami.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Bogdanovich, a great understanding of how to play the game of basketball. That IQ, that confidence, very valuable to this young Sacramento team.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich, well liked in the locker room.
A great teammate, and he's won at the highest levels in Europe. Look, he brings a leadership and an understanding of what it takes.
And the Heat making a change here. Waiters is checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Fields checked in for Cauley-Stein. Both shots good from the stripe.
You know, an all-around threat with a promising future. I mean, Bogdanovich has the tools and the drive. He could be a solid player in this league for many years.
Richardson for 3. It's good from long range. Richardson's got 9 points now in the quarter. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way, looking to get it going. Here's Winslow. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Fox passes to Bogdanovich. And the layup's good off the glass. Bagley's got 5.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Whiteside, a screen on Heel. Here's Waiters. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Heel. And Dion Waiters, midway through last season, finally had season-ending surgery on his left ankle. He had been trying to manage that injury since the season prior.
Yeah, and ended up losing out on a bonus of over $1 million, which was contingent on him playing 70 games. His play had fallen off, though, so quite possible he needed that surgery even before he suffered the setback.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Randolph kicks to Bogdanovich. Right side against Randolph. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Heat leading by 3 to the paint. Winslow's shot is off. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Fox. Randolph trying to free himself up, and he recovers it. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
Wow, he's really been dragging them down.
Steps back and fires. That's short off the rim. The Kings trail by 3. Pass to Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around, and it's in there. And that's now 19 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
And Waiters kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Richardson. Passes it to Waiters. Winslow. Right side a screen. Shoots from the elbow. Winslow's shot is off.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him on the jumper.
Randolph passes to Fox. Knocked loose and stolen by Whiteside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Waiters with the ball. Clock at 6. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Yeah, fellas, a putback like that is always a big swing. Not just in terms of points, but the momentum, too.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Heat out front. They're up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what is going to be the focus offensively going into the second half?
Well, we try to go inside. You know, that's our strength anyways. And for us, you know, our bread is buttered inside, so we try to play high-low. And then if the threes come out of that, great, but we want to try to get everything to the rim.
Coach, it all starts with that entry pass to the big, and then everybody plays off of him. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They got their lead up to as many as 8 points in the opening period. The second quarter was a different story than the first. They played with energy and confidence in building a 3-point lead at the break. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, I love that they were forceful at their offensive end, and they got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half, though.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
A great look at American Airlines Arena right on the shores of Biscayne Bay as we welcome you back to Miami. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven thus far.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Down low, it's Johnson and Whiteside. Dion Waiters is out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Richardson in at the 3 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Bogdanovich, no luck.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. And Waiters kicks to Whiteside. Over Cauley Stein. Whiteside, no good. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. For the lead. Wow, way off on that.
They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Got a piece of it. To the paint, here's Fox. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
And that one misses. Weber, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And what a story for Hassan Whiteside. A second-round pick back in 2011. He's bounced around. I mean, the G League, China. He even played over in Lebanon. It wasn't until 2015 that he emerged seemingly out of nowhere as a factor for the Miami Heat.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Fades and shoots. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Kings trail by 3. Bagley dishes to Fox. Heel kicks to Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Heel. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Whiteside in 2016 receiving a 4-year max contract rate from the Heat.
Amazing how far he's come. Set the franchise record for most blocks in a game. And pretty impressive when you think of the big men who played for the Heat. We're talking Lonzo Mourning and Shaquille O'Neal, no less.
They get it again. Richardson. It's deflected. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in, and a change for Sacramento. Bielitsa's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got his first points of the game. The Kings trail by 7. There's the pick. They kick out to Heel. And he's good on the 3-ball. Heald's got 11.
What timing from Hill. Love how he sizes up these opportunities as the pass is coming his way.
Weber, the pass to Waiters. Weber, a screen to the paint. It's intercepted. Hield against Waiters from 18 feet away. Hield can't hit.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Oh, come on. He's fluid from that medium range. He gets everything working together.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Labissiere is checked in for Bagley. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going for Waiters.
And these sorts of nights can happen. I mean, an extremely rough outing from him in terms of his efficiency. And at this point, the only thing you can hope for is to try to get into some sort of rhythm. Get a couple in a row, try to get to the free throw line, and build some confidence.
Weber kicks to Waiters. The shot will not fall. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Elitsa with the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The Heat leading by 3. Weber, the pass to Waiters. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
This year kicks to Fox. Cauley-Stein at the elbow. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Cauley-Stein's got his second basket.
And it's important for Cauley-Stein's confidence that he gets these interior shots to fall. The more he sees the ball go in, the more assured he will feel down inside.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Miami. Kufis checked in for Sacramento. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
A chance now to see the numbers for Olynyk. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low or move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
Now here's Labissiere. Guarded closely. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Sacramento. Labissiere, the pass to Bielitsa. Hield sets the pick for Fox. Clock at 6. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Hield against Waiters. They set the screen.
He has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting it.
Goes to Kufis. Some call him 2K. Over 10 years now. Hard to believe of NBA experience.
Wow, he's a quality player out of Greece. I mean, a quality role player. He knows his role. Rebound, defend, finish inside.
And that one misses. The Heat with the lead. Pulls it from 20. Waiters no luck. The Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. Pope loose. This year, dishes to Fox. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Wow. Wasted possession. Thanks to what should have been a simple pass.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. Now Weber. It's Adebayo, top of the key. The dish to Waiters. Shoots over Fox. Waiters no luck. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Kufis kicks to Fox. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Zach Randolph's checked in for Sacramento. pass to Fox. Randolph sets a screen for Fox. Shot clock at 5. And Winslow comes to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Heat with the ball. The Heat shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Here's Adebayo. Defended by Koufos. Koufos with the block. For the lead. That's good from Randolph on the assist by Koufos.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Miami trailing. Weber kicks to Olynyk. Waiters inside the three-point line, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Hield the pass to Randolph. Back to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Labissiere, the screen. Hield can't hit.
He's got to find better looks, or he's never going to pull out that funk he's in tonight.
Randolph against Winslow. They set the pick. Off the pick. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Labissiere's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Hield. He's guarded by Waiters. Hield kicks to Fox. Outside Randolph. Stolen by Winslow. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. And Waiters with the stop.
Well, that's why they're in front. The aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
The Kings trail by 3. Randolph sets a screen for Fox. Down low. Nice shot by Randolph. Randolph's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense doing everything in their power. But Randolph just too good in there.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Well, Chris, Zach Randolph still getting it done.
Well, look, his game remains effective because it never was based on athleticism to begin with. I coined the term old man game. He's going to be the type of player that can play in rec centers when he gets old because his game never changes. Plus, his toughness, man. He is tough. That's probably his greatest asset.
Some changes here for the Heat. Johnson comes in for Justice Winslow, and Ellington is subbed in for Dion Waiters. And the Kings also making a change. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Skal Labissiere.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
The Kings have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Fox kicks to Randolph. To the middle, here's Koufos, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
What you have to give Randolph great understanding for the game. Knows how to generate offense.
Pass to Ellington. Now here's Johnson. Screen by Olynyk. Johnson down low. He's covered by Bogdanovic. A shot by Johnson, no good. Koufos the pass to Fox. Shoots over Weber. Good D by Weber. And the Heat shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. They'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Thursday, They'll continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And that one falls for Olynyk.
And Kelly Olynyk grew up in Toronto. In 7th grade, his family moved to Kamloops, British Columbia. He and Steve Nash, the 2 notable players to come out that region.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Here's Hield. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, as we know, Buddy Hield, a Wooden Award winner at Oklahoma.
I mean, he grew from nothing, his words, in the Bahamas. And his first hoop, a crate he nailed to some plywood. Couldn't even afford the nails. Had to find those. So from there to here, what an incredible journey.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, it's obvious that Hield is a talented player. Whether he takes that next leap to stardom, that's up to him.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Gets them what they need. Could have been better, but they're out front.
And Miami shooting 37% so far in the 3rd quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Screen by Olynyk. Weber. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Weber's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, and just a great screen by Olynyk. I mean, really sprung that play over.
Outside Randolph. And stolen by Ellington. Here's Olynyk. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One shot, gentlemen.
We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd. Hield kicks to Randolph. Dishes it to Bagley. Randolph against Olynyk. Sacramento moving it around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. That misses off the backboard. Miami leading by 4. Pass to Olynyk. 3-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. Hield's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 1:04 left here in the 3rd quarter. Now the feed to Koufos. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Olynyk. Comes up empty down low. The Kings trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to the correct play call, but let's see what they do right here.
There's a screen. Fires from 18. That one a little long. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Hield against Weber. Kicks to Olynyk. And he banks in the layup. Olynyk's got 6 points.
Gifted score around the rim. Olynyk can finish over either shoulder, and he's got great touch.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Heat lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. On the floor for Sacramento. Inside, it's Zebo and Cauley Stein. Buddy Hield is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Bagley in at the 3. Whiteside kicks to Ellington. Weber against Hield. Weber, the pass to Whiteside. Olynyk trying to break loose. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Miami. Hield against Weber. To the inside. Here's Cauley Stein, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Olynyk high post.
Sacramento foul. That's his 2nd personal. Kelly Olynyk. 2.
Two shots.
And the first one drops.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Richardson, he's checked in for Weber. That one misses.
He's not happy about the miss, but he did make it a 2-possession game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Good movement there, and the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
Ellington kicks to Whiteside. Johnson the screen. Back to Whiteside. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
And you love the effort. Just getting a hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on your team.
And the Kings making a change here. Fox is checked in. Goes up off the inbound, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate, and that feed was phenomenal.
Cauley Stein, a screen. Fox passes to Cauley Stein. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Heat. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Got that bucket in no time at all. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Johnson with a screen on Fox. Olynyk with it, picked up by Bagley. Shot off the pick. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Here's Bogdanovich. Sacramento gets it back in a new 24. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And really the potential Bagley has is so exciting. Just an absolute menace on both ends. And you can tell he wants to be great.
it's good from Bagley.
You know, when Marvin Bagley entered the league, there were some questions as to which position would he play, but the versatility he brings is special. He can guard a number of positions, score inside and out, and he is a tremendous rebounder.
Dion Waiters checked in for the Heat. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And one thing you can't question about Bagley, Greg, his intensity level.
As competitive as they come, he's ferocious around the rim. Oftentimes, he looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And shooters beware. Cauley Stein is very crafty in how he rises up to the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. There's a good screen. Heald from outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Heald's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Sacramento. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Inside, and the jam by Whiteside. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Fox dishes to Hield. And it's Bagley in the corner. Again, Sacramento.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Waiters passes to Whiteside. To the middle. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Whiteside. 14 points for Johnson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Waiters into the lane. That one wide left.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Bogdanovich, and it's blocked. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. And the Heat making a change here. Weber's checked in. That's tipped and stolen by Whiteside. Richardson kicks to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Richardson. And here's Weber from deep. Whiteside trying to break free. No basket. That's his 5th miss in 11 attempts from the floor. Here's Bogdanovich. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Refusing to be tied down, Bogdanovich is fantastic at adjusting his body and shot when he gets hit.
Weber against Fox. Whiteside, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Richardson. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Yeah, Greg, this ball game is too close to be taking plays off on D. I don't care how tired you are right now. You better suck it up.
It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Waiters gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
And Waiters kicks to Whiteside. Whiteside a screen. Whiteside a screen on Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fox passes to Bogdanovich, and the shot goes in. Bogdanovich has got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
And stolen by Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Okay, it could be. Take a great defensive play. Follow it up with a big-time dunk. That'll always get a team fired up.
Weber kicks to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Weber. Enters for 3, but he gets it back.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You gotta love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Right side, the pass to Weber. A putback. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cauley Stein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with a small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
And the Heat call time here. One guy has been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
They can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He does not like the high foul number in this game. He told them, you've got to stop biting on the shot fake. Stop gambling for steals. That's giving them easy points at the line. We'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Oh, man, such an athletic 7-footer. Willie Cauley Stein. Now, look, he's improving his game. He fits that prototype of a mobile shot blocker who finishes around the rim.
The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The first free throw is good. And Chris, for Cauley Stein, just how good do you think he can become?
I think he can become very good. He's got to show more improvement offensively, but that just takes work over the summer.
So he gets them both.
Now, when you think of Cauley Stein, the word length comes to mind. A huge target on offense and a tenacious shot blocker and rebounder on the defensive end.
Right side a screen. It's stolen by Bagley. Takes the 13-footer. He doesn't hit that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Waiters for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Waiters got 14 points now in the second half.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Hield with a screen on Whiteside. Here's Fox. Excellent D there by Johnson. Dix passes to White. He kicks it to Richardson. Now here's Johnson. Whiteside a screen on Fox. Johnson the screen. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Cauley Stein. And that one hits back iron.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Down low and stolen by Cauley Stein. It's blocked.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And taken away by Johnson. Back to Waiters. He dishes it to Richardson. Whiteside sets the pick for Richardson. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Bagley. And now Sacramento on the break. He feeds it to Fox. And it's in there. Fox has got 21 in the game.
Oh, and look at the strength of Fox. Amazing how he maintains control despite getting roughed up a little bit.
And the Heat call time here.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke. I mean, there's been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
Rodney McGruder's checked in for Miami. Healed against Waiters. And there it is for him. Waiters got 16 here in the second half.
Well, he's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. Healed from outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Healed's got the lead up to 9 now for Sacramento. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Whiteside, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cauley Stein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Healed against Waiters. Bagley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now it's an 11-point Kings lead.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody. I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
There's a screen. Inside, it's stolen by Johnson. McGruder kicks to Whiteside. Back to McGruder. Whiteside, a screen on Fox. Whiteside, a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox with the steal. The pass to Bagley. Back to Fox. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer Healed. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Waiters. Johnson, a wide open look. They get it again. McGruder, and good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points.
He lives for these type of battles on the boards. It doesn't matter which end of the floor it is either.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Waiters against Teal. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Richardson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And I tell you what, when Bagley plays with energy, it is difficult trying to stop him. Awesome at just staying on the attack.
So the Kings win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA.
That's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Zach Randolph. Debo, what was the biggest difference tonight?
We just came out. We was more physical this game. We came out with being aggressive, and that's what we had to do. We got stops and being aggressive, and everybody contributed tonight. It was a team win.
Physical is who you guys are, Zach. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.